Alright, what we're going to do today is set up the tail and Quark gyro on a 450 Pro. First thing, of course, you got to do is make sure that you've got your servo reversing in the proper direction. How you test that is moving, say, your rudder stick to the left here. Your pitch slider should move to the right. And of course, vice versa, move your rudder stick to the right and your pitch slider goes all the way in to the left. If it doesn't, you go into your radio, go to channel 4 and reverse that. And make sure that, you know, they go opposite from each other, sitting, of course, in this orientation. Next thing you've got to do is I'm going to go ahead and reset the gyro. Just to show you how you have your pitch set up, how I have my pitch set up. I've just initialized it on setup. What the Quark manual asks is to have 8 degrees of tail pitch, of course, in the neutral position. How I do that, just a quick easy way, was basically sitting this and lining this up to the center, just, you know, basically eyeballing. It ain't got to be 100% perfect. Once I do that, you get this edge, of course, lining up as straight as you can to your tail boom to give you your 8 degrees. The closest I could get was 7.5, and it's dead on perfect and rock solid. So, you know, like I said, as long as you're close to the 8 degrees, the gyro takes care of everything else. Now we're going to move up into actually programming, getting into the programming mode for the Quark gyro. What this does is set up gyro reversing and setting your limit switches for the gyro. The only time you can do this is a few seconds after initial startup. Anytime after that, it will not go into programming mode. So, you know, you've got to be somewhat relatively quick about it. It is now set. So you're going to press and hold until you see the tail do its wonderful thing, like that. What first now, that is now ready for to tell you which direction for the gyro. As long as your gyro is sitting up with the Quark sticker and LED facing upward, you're going to move your rudder stick to the left. Hold it to the left. Press your set. Now you can let go. It has now got that saved in. Now we are into setting our limits. Our outer limit here, as you can see me moving, you want to move your pitch slider as far out as it will go without binding. You don't want your tail servo buzzing. You don't want this jammed into your little centerpiece here. You want it to go as far as it can go without binding. Once you get to that point, let off of this, hit your set button again. And not drop your tools. Now it's going for the inner. As you can see, I can adjust it. If I go this far, now I'm binding the servo and binding it up on this. I'm going to slowly pull it back until there's no buzzing and no binding. Right there. Hit it to basically store it in. You now have a set up tail and ready to go. It is now still in programming mode, so nothing you do for the rudder whatsoever is going to affect it until you go through and reset it. Now I have it reset. As you know, go to the left, it's going out to the right. How you test to see, excuse me, I'm going to try to get this thing so you can see it when I move it, is when you push your tail to the right, your pitch slider should move inward towards the case. That is showing that the gyro is now moving in the proper direction. And of course, vice versa, when you go to the left, it should go outward to the blade grips. That's all you have to do, and it's ready to go. Hopefully that'll help, guys. Have a good one. Bye.